Hello everybody, welcome to the White Tiger Tarot. Thank you so much for being with me here today. Today's pick a card is an incoming truth. Okay, a truth for you guys, a truth you need to hear, a truth that's gotta, come into your field of view, field of vision right now. Spirit, as always on this channel, has picked the piles. Spirit will pick each and every deck we use, each and every card we use in your pile. I do not pre-plan or pre-pick anything. I am guided by Spirit in the moment. Okay, we're going to introduce your piles today. We have 3 of them. And if you're new here, first and foremost, welcome. We choose numbers, okay, from 1 to 12 to help you pick your pile. For those that this will help in the picking. Okay, so each pile is going to have 4 numbers. All right, so this could be your favorite number, your birth month, your life path number, okay? And if your life path number is 22, master number 22, you can have 12 represent 22 if you wish, okay? So, pile number 1, so all these images are just images. Sorry, all these cards are just images, okay? So I'm going to show you your image for pile number 1. And you guys have the Jade. And your numbers are 10, 9, 1, and 8. Okay, 10, 9, 1, and 8 for pile number 1. Pile number 2 has a few cards here, but this is your top image. Okay. And your stone is the halite. And your numbers for pile number 2 are 5, 4, 11, and 12. 5, 4, 11, and 12. Okay, for pile number 3, you have this image. And your stone is the amethyst. And your numbers are 3, 6, 2, and 7. 3, 6, 2, and 7 for pile number 3. All right, so I will give you guys some time to meditate on your cards, and I will see you in your pile. Hello, pile number 1. Welcome to reading today. This is your incoming truth, okay? An incoming message of truth that you need to hear at this time, okay? Your numbers are 10, 8, 1, and 9. If you chose your pile that way, you have the Jade here. And this is your image that you chose. Okay, so we're going to get right into it, pull some cards to get some more information about your message here today. But I'm getting, yield to love. Yielding to love. Let love in. I'm almost like it's your turn for love. It's your turn to have the love, to receive the love, but also to yield for love, to let it happen, to let it move, let it come in. Okay. We're going to get more of these cards. All right, going to get one more. Okay, now we're going to start, we're going to start with these. And we will grab more if we need. Okay, here's another sign. Kind of looks confusing. Many directions. Our light's going a little crazy. We have the Magician's Sword, confidence in your magic. We have Me Talks, repairing the body, mind, spirit. Impartiality. Forgiveness. We have the Four of Swords, rest and rejuvenate. We have Temperance with patience. And we have the Five of Wands, obstacles and challenges. It's a lot of healing energy. We have forgiveness, Four of Swords, temperance, the Me Talks. It's interesting because with this impartiality card, she's holding pink cans and it says paint. But what I saw, because the T is a little bit hidden on this can, is pain. It's almost like you've been carrying some kind of pain, or you've been healing some kind of pain within yourself, finding forgiveness. And maybe you've been looking for signs, or like not knowing which direction to go in, or like, you know, do I go to a therapist, or do I take this path, or do I take this route, or do I take this course or something? And what they're telling you is that you're going to find the most healing within your own heart, within your own self, confidence in your magic. Yeah, they're saying like you're not going to find it outside of you, or like on these specific routes you think you need to take. You're literally going to find it within yourself, sitting down, going within, you know, having the bath, repairing the body, mind, and spirit. The Me Talks, it's in you. And so, yes, there's like these obstacles and challenges that you're faced with, or that you're coming up against, maybe in your outer world. And it's pointing you inside yourself, inwardly. Okay, and so they're saying you have to have confidence in you, in your ability to heal, in your ability to grow within yourself and heal yourself. Heal this within yourself. Okay, finding your balance. Okay, which you can do. That's what they're saying. You're more than capable of doing this on your own, or finding your own way through this. finding your own forgiveness. It's in here's your key. It's the forgiveness. It's coming in and listening and healing and just sitting with your inner child, giving that space, giving yourself space and time and relaxation to allow this to come through, or allow it to be revealed to you or healed. Okay. They're saying this isn't like, I feel like you're trying to do all of this stuff. Maybe if I go there, maybe if I talk to them, maybe if I watch this reading, or maybe if I, maybe I'll have to do this healing or this modality or whatever. And I think by you looking in your outer world, it's bringing you more challenge, and it makes it seem like a bigger obstacle than it is, or it makes it seem like I just keep coming up against obstacles or these challenges. And it's because you're not giving yourself the time and space to work it out within you. It's like you're kind of trying to look for the answers in the outer world, and that's not where they're going to come. They have to come through your own heart space. Only you have the answers to your own healing. You have to have the confidence in your healing abilities, in your magic, in your power of... that's how you develop that power of observation, the power of healing, the power of the heart. Okay, it's joining the heart and the mind space so that you become this really powerful being, person, healer, where you have to find your own balance through the pain and the forgiveness, right? And so you have to look within your own heart and sit in that space and allow whatever needs to come up. Allow yourself to detox. Allow yourself to cry. Allow yourself to feel the pain. Allow yourself to ultimately forgive yourself and all those involved. And that doesn't come outside of you. That's not going to come from someone saying something and then it's going to solve everything in your life or in your mind or in your heart. It's literally going to come from the mundaneness of sitting with it. I feel like you're used to finding the answers. You want someone to do it for you. You want something to be solved, right? But the answer is you sitting down in silence with yourself and working it out. And you are powerful enough to do this. This is in your hands. This is your work to do. And you're going to do it. You're going to be able to do it. You're going to be able to find the breakthrough, have the breakthrough, find the tool, develop the tool and the tools needed to overcome any obstacle and challenges. And then you're going to see, right, your biggest obstacle is you being able to relax and give some time to yourself, be able to sit in quiet, in silence, to allow these things to reveal themselves or come up, or just to shut your mind down for a while, shut down the searching or the seeking, and open up to the allowing. And just start forgiving any little thing you can come up with, even if it seems small or insignificant. And you're going to see, oh my gosh, I'm finding my balance. I'm finding my temperance, right? It's using the fire and the water in perfect harmony and perfect balance to create this beautiful environment for growth, right? So you have the tools, you have the know-how, you'll figure it out as you go, right? You just have to allow and see and forgive and not judge, right? So I just saw 10:10 on the timer there. Okay. So we have the bone stones. Balance. See, there we go. I am balanced, whole, and complete. Yes. This balance, impartiality. You need to rest. Okay. Rejuvenate yourself. Come back into balance. Know that you are balanced. You are whole. You are complete. And in order to feel that way, in order to truly embody that, know that, we have to allow ourselves rest, to take a time out, right? To come away from the hustle and bustle and sit in the heart space, sit in the knowing of the love, right? The knowing of the forgiveness of it all, the acceptance of it all, right? The love of it all, and connecting with that presence, right? Our confidence, right? Our faith in ourselves, in your higher power. Tiger's eye, courage. I'm courageous and this energy supports me throughout my life. And clear cord to clarity. I have clarity in all aspects of my life. So that's what this is going to give you. Like, the more you can connect to your own energy, the more balance, the more courage and strength, and the more clarity that you're going to receive as far as maybe answers to the way forward. Maybe you're looking for answers and you don't know which way to take, which route to go on. They're saying the answers are within you. They're within your heart. Okay. And you have them within yourself. You just have to access them, and you have to give them space to give you the answers that you need, right? You need to give them peace and space to come up, because there might be a little too much mind chatter or worry. Yeah, you'll find the answers, the direction that you're looking for. Okay. We have the 10 of Swords, ruin. We have the 5 of Pentacles, worry. And we have the 7 of Cups with debauch. Yeah. It's like we're coming out of a difficult cycle. And yeah, it's like we're still grabbing sometimes from a place of worry and of lack, right? Because of maybe our background, or from overthinking, from having all of these thoughts and ideas in our minds, right? That kind of like bring us back, right? That are kind of, it's like we kind of get lost, or there's like so many options. We're kind of overwhelmed with all of the routes or the options out there, right? This is like overwhelm of the mind, overwhelm of the possibilities. And you're looking like, well, I don't have any answers, or I'm not getting the answers I need, or my outside world is only, reflecting something negative to me because I'm looking for answers outside, and that's not giving me what I need. And so that puts me back into this overwork, overthinking energy. But what you need to do is look within yourself, okay, and heal that part, and look for the answers. And you need some time out. You need some time to refill, recharge your batteries, because you've just been through a really difficult, tough, long cycle. And, you're letting go of these things, and it's time to kind of look within ourselves and come back to balance, right? Come back to our confidence, to our magic, to what we know within ourselves. Like, come back into finding my strength, my courage, my power, my clarity. Illumination, revelation, knowledge, light in the darkness. This is the Hermit card. And Paradise, Temperance again, peace, pleasure, communication. So yeah, you're being asked right now. So this truth that might be, maybe it's not exciting for you to hear. Maybe it's not the most, what you wanted to hear. But this is saying it's time to go on an inward journey. That the answers are found within, that the pathway forward will be illuminated within yourself, within communication with yourself, within peace within yourself, and peace in your environment. You need to, make a little space in your life, in your day-to-day, for yourself, in communing, in prayer and meditation, okay? to give yourself and to allow space and peace to come in order to show you the way, in order so that you may receive guidance and communication, and then you will receive the knowledge needed to illuminate the pathway forward. Okay, but it's not going to come outside of you, or it's not going to happen for you. You have to look within yourself for this knowledge. Okay, only you know the pathway forward, only you know the answers, and there might be something key that is being missed here, or is that is being overlooked. Okay, and the information will come within yourself, not someone else outside of you. Okay, so it needs to be this inward journey, inward answers, inward illumination for you going forward. Okay, pile 1, those were your messages today. I hope this was helpful. Hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know in the comments if you did, and also let me know by giving me a thumbs up and subscribing. Okay, it really helps my little channel grow, helps support me, also helps someone else needs to hear this message, that they find it as well. So thank you so much for doing that. And if you'd like any personal messages, personal reading, you can book that with me, and an energy healing down in the description box. Also check out my new merch if you're interested. It's pretty cool. Anyways, thank you so much. I hope to see you on the next one. All of my love, pile 1. Peace. Hello everybody, welcome to the White Tiger Tarot. Thank you so much for being with me here today. This is your upcoming truth, or your incoming truth. Hey everyone, hello pile 2, welcome to your reading. This is your incoming truth, okay? A truth you need to receive, you need to hear. You might wonder why my sleeves are different. Okay, I had some personal readings today, so I recorded the intro in pile 1 earlier. Then I had some other readings to do, and now we're a little bit later in the day. I got dressed in something more comfortable and cozy. So yeah, we're here now. So let's get into it. You guys chose the Howlite. Your numbers are 11, 12, 5, and 4. And these are your images. You had 3 images here. So I'll show you your first one that you were drawn to. Okay, and then we have 2 people embracing here. And then we have this person in a cage. Okay, so I'm going to pull some more cards. I'm going to let Spirit guide me to your other cards to get us more detail on your message today, on this truth. I almost feel like you're keeping yourself from love, or coming into union with something that you love, because you're scared of maybe betrayal, or of it not working out, or it loving someone else, or yeah. Do you feel on the outs of love, or on the outs of something that you really want? There we go. We have the Ace of Wands, passion ignited. We have the the Hierophant with wisdom. We have the 5 of Cups, emotional loss. We have the 6 of Wands, material and spiritual prosperity. Or, sorry, my bad, that's the 6 of Pentacles. And 3 of Wands, partnerships and alliances. Yeah. So it almost reminds me of like the 8 of Swords, but like, we see that here with this little girl. Like, it's almost like, because maybe you suffered an emotional loss, did you have trust issues now, or something didn't work out in the past, whether, you know, it could be love, it could be in like a business partnership or friendship, it could even be in a business that you tried to create, or something that you've been wanting. Okay. So it's making you skeptical, or almost like keeping yourself away from it. I really feel like you're putting yourself in this cage because you're almost projecting a fear. But I really see the reality is that this person or this thing is really beautiful and it's really meant for you. And this is the reality. The reality is that you and this person or you and this thing are meant for each other, or really going to enjoy each other. It's all going to work out. And it's like, it is real love, or it's real, it's going to be real success. It's going to be, you know, really happy and vibrant and beautiful. It's just that I feel like in the past, you've suffered something where someone went behind your back, or a friend, you know, almost maybe they took something from you, or they betrayed you, or someone went behind your back in some way. Someone chose something or someone else, or it ended up benefiting someone else. Okay. And so it's almost like you've kept yourself from it. You felt trapped. You felt on the outside. And like maybe there was very little you could do about it. And like maybe, even felt like you were watching it happen, perhaps. So the truth that you need to hear at this time, this incoming truth, is that there is this new passion. There is this new beginning, okay, with someone, right? We see partnerships and alliances here, but this person or this thing that you're partnering up with, or that's coming in with you or in for you, this is a true partnership. This is a true alliance. This is someone's going to be there for you. This is something that's going to give back to you. Six of Pentacles is equal give and take. This is not only a partnership on the material, okay, that's going to be reciprocated energy and love and appreciation, but it's also prosperity of the spiritual. So it's us doing what's best for each other. It's us meeting on the astral plane. Okay, it's us meeting on those higher levels of consciousness and our souls recognizing each other. Okay, so it's spiritual love, it's material love, it's us coming into alignment with something deeper and higher than what we've experienced in the past. And this is going to be, you know, true for us and good for us and fair to us. Okay, I really feel like I'm getting the vibe this is the other person, that this person is someone of good values and principles. Okay, someone who has their own like code of honor. They are very connected to their spirituality or to their religious, aspects. Okay, and so that means so much to them. And so they hold true to that, and they've had their own wealth of experiences that allow them to step into, and I think they're really in a good place. I think anyone who you've encountered before wasn't up to this. They didn't have the wisdom or the learned experience that this person has. They didn't have the values or the principles, or they weren't ready. They weren't mature enough. This thing wasn't mature enough. It wasn't ready. This space or this person, this new beginning that you're entering into, it's different. It's different. It's really going to open you up. It's going to open your eyes, open your heart. And it's because it's coming from experience. Whatever this is, it's like it's matured, it's grown, it's healthy, it's able to love, it's able to open up, it's able to be what you need it to be and what it needs to be, right? It holds certain things of high value that match your values, okay? And so like loyalty, like faith, like trust, right? Reliability, okay? So that's what I'm seeing. So I would not hold yourself back from connecting with this new partnership in this new thing, okay, because of your past. Like, I wouldn't trap yourself back or hold yourself back or make you feel like it's unreachable, unattainable, or unsafe. This is like a new passion is ignited, a new way of living, of loving, of dreaming, of wishing, right? It just opens you up. It's because it feels that safety. I feel safe. I feel like I can trust this person. And also the Hierophant is commitment. So there could be like a new commitment to something, and you're like, I'm very scared to commit to somebody or something because last time I did, you know, it didn't end well, right? I was heartbroken, or I was disappointed. And so I feel like there's this new opportunity for this new commitment in this new way. And this time it's really going to pay off, right? It's really going to be fair, reciprocated, trustworthy, loyal, right? It's going to show up just as I show up. Okay, so we have the Christ child, birth, children, learning, new beginnings. I'll just cover this little guy. And we have Prince of Books, dominance, overcoming challenges, and patience. And we have the Barrel Boy, stillness, patience again, inner reflection, restraint. Let me take a look at that. Yeah, look. This person is like, to me, this looks like chained up. Like he's obviously being used as a seat, right, for someone else. But he's using, like, even though he's being dominated by someone else, or he's being used, or he's, yeah, it's like he's obviously not in the power position here. Someone else is using him, but he's taking that opportunity to learn, right? Which we see here. There was something deeply learned in this past emotional loss, okay, that was key for you to learn, okay? It was key for your inner reflection to show you something you needed to learn or know about maybe a relationship, to trust yourself deeper, to know when it's safe to love and trust, to, you know, pick up on signs or signals, to not allow this type of behavior for yourself. Okay. It's like, yes, I put myself in this position, but I've learned something, you know, immensely, from having that happen to me, or from putting myself in that position. Okay. Again, we see this kind of restrained, constricted position here, and we see it again here. And maybe you felt like you've been on the outside or kept from something that you've been wanting to go after. Okay. But again, yes, you felt restricted and constrained and unable to be in union with the thing or the vibration, the energy you wanted to be, but you were being fed, although uncomfortable, okay, vital learnings and lessons, okay, because now with birth, children, learning, new beginnings, you are being rebirthed. There is a new birth, a new creation, a new beginning about to happen for you that's going to bring you out of this feeling of having to be very patient, having to, like, being kept from what you want, being kept from being in union with what you want, and having to be super patient and feeling restrained, constricted, and even like taken advantage of in certain situations, or feeling like I'm helping everyone else, but I'm yet not being helped here. I don't feel like I can, I'm still on the outside. I'm still not in union with what I want or who I want. So having to be very patient, having to overcome a lot of really difficult challenges. Okay. And now we're being reborn. Now there is this new energy being birthed in our lives, a new creation, a new passion, a new love. Okay. That is leading to commitment, real, honest, beautiful growth, you know, expansion, maybe even is, you know, meeting our person that we have, you know, a long-term partnership with, a child with, right? Yeah, it just seems like, and maybe this is just a creation being birthed, okay? But something of great value and great importance that we've been wanting for a very long time, that is extremely high vibrational, extremely loving, extremely important. Okay. The Christ child, you know. Yeah. Yeah, and what's coming through is that you had to learn these really difficult, challenging lessons because this new beginning needs you to protect it. Okay, it needs to be protected. It needs to be, you know, treated with the most love and nurturing and respect. And so it's like, it's almost needed you to stand in that power and almost learn these difficult lessons, because this is going to need your attention, your energy, but also, you know, the things that you've learned, the difficult lessons you've learned, how to stand up for yourself, or how to not be taken advantage of, not allowing yourself to be treated this way. Yeah, needs your strength. There we go. We were taught how to cultivate, you know, that inner strength, that deep inner strength that does not come easily, right? For a Seven of Swords, futility comes, you know, by us being betrayed, hurt, you know, learning those like sneaky, subtle energies, you know, those really, I thought you were my friend, you know, I thought we were close, whatever this is. It's like kind of having to stare down the jaws of the darkness, right? Of a dark reality. And all that comes about, and you know, having to recognize that and knowing it's kind of, you know, we've coming out of naivety, really. That's what these situations do. And so we can find it within ourselves that, okay, I can understand the sharpness of the tooth, the danger that awaits, that is out there, right? Not awaits me, but could be there. So I have to learn how to stand in my own right, stand up for myself, so that I can see that, but I don't have to get bit by it again, right? I don't have to let it bite me or overcome me. Now I know the ways of this game. Now I know how this energy can be sneaky, and that I have to be careful, and that I'm the only one who can protect myself, right? From this energy or these people. Okay, now we have the Lovers. And there it is, the Eight of Swords, interference. That's what I was getting from this card here. Ace of Swords, there's your freedom, okay, your way out. And look at that, Ten of Pentacles, wealth, beautiful. Yeah. So there was a lot of interference, you keeping yourself out of what you wanted, or coming into alignment with the energy, with the passion, with the love, with the the creative force, the creation that you wanted, because you were still learning lessons. You still had to learn lessons of how to see the darkness within the world, within yourself, and understand it within yourself, so that you can recognize it in the outer world, and so that you can kind of be like, okay, I'm not going to mess with that person. I'm not going to let this happen. I'm not going to let you take advantage of me this way. I have to, you know, stand in my power and make sure that I'm my own advocate, right? Because no one else is going to do it for me. All right. If I let myself get sat on or stepped on, people will do it, right? And so with the Ace of Swords, this is that breakthrough. This is the breakthrough, breaking us out of the chains, of the interference, of not being able to, not believing we're meant to be in union, you know, the fears, well, what if they do the same again, right? So you've been in this time of gaining the strength over the negative thoughts or the scared thoughts, the self-limiting thoughts of, you know, what if it all happens again? It's like you're finally ready to come into union with this thing. It's like I'm breaking myself out of the chains, out of the cage, and look what's coming with it, okay? Is building a legacy, is building wealth, okay? Not only is there love and there's there, you know, coming together of something beautiful, but that's also bringing with it, you know, long-lasting success and foundational wealth, foundational safety, okay? Feeling that every day I know this is here for me day in and day out, right? It's not going anywhere. I feel super, super secure, super safe, right? And it just feels good. And it just, we're here, we're doing it. It's here for me, it's showing up for me, right? We're in this together and we're loyal to the end. Okay. So it's able to be this rock in your life. So that's the truth that you needed to hear. Okay. That yes, you've dealt with and overcome a lot, and now you're ready. Now you've seen the darkness. You've recognized it even within you and how you've been allowing it, you know, in your own world, how you opened the door to it, you know, in certain ways. And now how you're overcoming it, how you're seeing the truth, how you're having the breakthrough, and now able to come into union with your prosperity, with love, with truth, with loyalty, with long-lasting prosperity in your world. Okay, pile number 2, that was your reading. Beautiful energy. Thank you so much for coming today. If you enjoyed this reading, please let me know in the comments. Also, give a thumbs up and subscribe. Yeah, it just really helps support my small channel here and helps the message spread if anyone else needs help with this right now or needs to hear this right now. So thank you so much for doing that. Really means a lot. If you'd like to know more about your own situation, you can book a personal reading with me or an energy healing with me down in the description box. There's also some merch there, some new merch I've put together, I've designed. So if you're interested, go check that out down below. Okay, thank you so much, pile 2. I'll see you in the next one. All of my love. Peace. Hello, pile 3. Welcome to your reading today. This is your incoming truth. All right, the truth you need to receive at this time. You guys chose the amethyst. Your numbers are 7, 3, 2, 6. And your card is this image. Okay, so I'm going to pull some more cards. Let Spirit guide me here and get some more information. By the way, this is a deck that I created. It is for sale down below. It's called the Matchbox Tarot. Shipping is free. It's included in the price. All right. Yeah, something might be coming unstuck here, untangled. There's something that's felt knotted up, unclear. All right, let's start here. Death. Justice. 6 of Wands. The Chariot. Well, something ain't stuck no more. Page of Swords. The Empress. Wow. Great cards. Eight of Cups. So I'm just going to move things up so we can see. Perfect. And King of Swords. Yeah, wow. So something that maybe felt stuck in, or it's felt tangled or unclear, or like it's been messy, or I just feel like I'm tied to something, or yeah, it's like maybe sometimes it feels really easy and flowing, and then I get stuck. Then I get stuck on something. Or then the energy feels blocked or unmoving. So with death here, something's transforming, and justice, right, on either side is that things are coming into balance and the situation is transforming. With the Six of Wands makes me feel like it could be surrounding your career or something, creative projects that you've been trying to get running or taking, getting off the ground. Okay. Because with the Six of Wands, it's talking about success and victory. And so does the Chariot. It's like, I feel like there's finally going to be a clearing of the path, right? A clearing of the way forward, like an opening, right? We see like all of these dark clouds, and then we see these birds flying into this clearing in the sky. So it's almost like there's going to be this like aha moment or this opening into some new energy. And it could literally be certain energy just shifting and lifting. And it makes everything flow nicer, or the way be shown. Or this could come through like an opportunity comes your way and just makes everything like, okay, it's the time to go now. This is what I've been waiting for. This is the sign. It's like the clouds are parted, the sun is shining. I see now what I have to do or where I have to go, or this is the pathway that I've been kind of hoping for, or this is the energy is now freeing itself from this kind of congealed vibe into flow, into it's like, it reminds me of like the hose when you bend it. There's a kink in the hose and it doesn't allow the water to flow properly. And it's like that kink is coming out, and flow is able to gush through. Okay. Because Page of Swords, it's like you've been learning how to aim, right? You've been learning how to, maybe it's speak properly, communicate your thoughts properly. It's like there's been a lot of learning, researching, practicing, looking into, trying things out. And so I finally feel like you're in some kind of flow. It's like you get your first like, oh, all of a sudden I get one bullseye, and then I keep getting bullseyes. And then it's just like I'm in this really good flow, or the energy. It's like now I'm coming out of, because we have the King of Swords right underneath, out of beginner level into more intermediate level. And so my strength is grown, right? And now all of a sudden it's not so difficult for me to hit something I used to find difficult, right? I used to be like, okay, now I'm good. But now here's a big challenge that I have to overcome, that I have to figure out. It's like things are now flowing. It's like I'm becoming more masterful, and which is making the energy flow better, easier, and it's opening up a bigger flow of energy or of success, recognition. More eyes are on my things. More people are knowing my name, right? It's spreading, it's growing, my success. So it's like there is a leaving behind, a walking away of a certain, I really feel like this is the page energy. I feel like this is almost me walking away from a certain mindset, yes, but also like that beginner energy. It's almost like we're moving on, or you made some kind of big move with the Eight of Cups and the Chariot in a new direction that is moving you into this more masterful energy or more respect, or into a new space in which you can create this master within yourself, or where you're respected as this leader, or someone who like knows what they're doing, who like you get more respect here. So this could be, you finding your groove. This could be you realizing as well that where I'm at is like, it's kind of like a dead end. It's just challenge after challenge. And so I'm going to move into a new space, into a new place. Okay. And by me doing that, I get more respect. I am able to level up in my career or in my position. Okay. And this was for my learning in this space before, because I was able to untie a bunch of knots. I was able to face a lot of challenge that was helpful to me. And so in this new space, I'm looked at as more of a leader, more of a master. And the Empress, this is about you coming into a more easeful time, a time of more abundance, more ease, where you don't have to work so hard to get more, right? You're surrounded. It just really feels more luxurious and more easy. Okay. Because in this new space, you're respected as this master and not looked at as this page, as someone who's still growing up, still learning. And so you're about to have some kind of major success or victory. Okay. There's a major transformation happening around you. Balance is coming in, karma is coming in. Okay. And no longer are things going to feel kind of congealed or hard to move or hard to get going, hard to find a flow. It's like things are moving. I'm having clarity about my path and what I'm doing, and things are feeling a lot easier and flowing a lot better. And I'm able to collect and attain a lot more abundance, a lot more respect. And what I want to create feels easier to do. Okay, this one came out first. So yeah, we have these two people, this couple, like in love. We have a lot of growth here happening. We also have this couple dancing, finding flow, right? Getting into the dance of life. And then we have these two who are like embracing, looking at each other deeply. Like all of this looks very harmonious. And then we have the painter and the naked lady. Okay. Yeah. All of these dynamics, like, of course, this could have something to do with a partnership, but it doesn't have to be for everybody. But this is you coming into a depth of a deeper connection in what you're doing, a deeper flow, a deeper sense of purpose, okay, with what you do and who you do it with, where it's like, I'm finally feeling inspired, right? I'm feeling inspired. I feel like I'm doing more of what I want to do, who I'm interested in doing it with, and who works well with me, right? It's like we're able to get more into a flow, into a dance. We're supporting each other. We're helping each other. Yeah, and this could reflect really beautifully in your day-to-day or personal connections, even if it's work, because you're able to feel this deeper sense of purpose and passion, and like flow is happening. And so it really reflects beautifully in your connections to people, because you're able to stand in a new power and a new strength. And it just helps you show up in a deeper way without like the kind of disconnect of maybe feeling lower than, or like I'm still figuring it out. Not that you are, but it's like whatever this is like a lifting up, and you're just feeling more confident in what you do, and it just allows you to deeper connect to life, to this passion, to your partners or to your friends. It's like things become brighter. I'm able, to show up in a deeper sense. Just beautiful. It's like you get to dance with life in a more fun way, in a more flowing way. And I think that's probably the energy in general, is that life, instead of it feeling like challenge after challenge, everything about it is going to start flowing easier and better. It's just like things, wow, this is working out, and so is, because this is working out, this is working better. It's like, it just feels like it's affecting everything. Everything's getting a bit of this juice. We have the Baron of Books. It says sexual indiscretions, adultery, misuse of power. King of Books, hidden knowledge, a wise counselor, old age. And the Lovers, trust, romance, love. So a lot of you could definitely be in relationship. Let's see. So yeah, that's okay. So that's what I was picking up here with this page, and almost like getting disrespected in certain situations, like people thinking they could take advantage of you or use your skill for their gain. Where they're like, oh, you do this so well, or hey, you could really, this is like the favorite line of all artists. You working for exposure, right? Like it's that kind of thing, like working for free. Oh, it's good exposure. It's like, well, okay, but I need some kind of income, right? I need to pay the bills, right? So that's what this feels like. It's like, and with the King of Books, hidden knowledge, wise counselor, old age, it's reminding me of this King of Swords. It's coming into this new maturity, this new sense of self, and this wiser version of yourself who, I know things now. I have this wealth of knowledge and experience that I've collected, through these uncomfortable moments, but through learning and trying things and, putting myself out there or whatever, right? And so you're getting this newfound respect. And maybe you are possibly leaving a situation which you're getting taken advantage of in some manner, right? It's like I keep getting up against these uncomfortable moments or these challenges. Maybe it is in a relationship, okay? And so I'm kind of like, I'm too old for this, right? I know too much now. I have too much skills. Like I've outgrown this place, this person, or this space. And now I feel confident enough I can start my own thing, or I feel confident enough in my skills to go after this position I've really wanted. Or I feel, confident in myself that I don't need to have this person in my life. I can go off and, do my own thing, something like that. And so with the Lovers here, it's like now we are finally coming into union in a deeper sense with ourselves, with our faith. Our faith in ourselves, and coming into union with something or someone, okay, that we are going to love, okay, that we are going to love, and that requires us to step into our power, and we are going to be seen in this power, okay, and basically making a new choice for the betterment of ourselves. And it's not only bringing us into more harmony within ourselves, within our lives, within our success, okay? It's like we're coming into harmony that's going to affect our relationship and our love partnerships as well. Okay, so it's coming out of like being taken advantage of, and kind of accepting that, because maybe I feel like I'm an intern, or I'm just lower level, and I kind of have to feel like I have to put up with this. To no, I've totally outgrown this. I'm okay. I would rather, do my own thing. I know that I could do better, right, than this. And then because there's that switch, you do come into better. You come into union with something, someone that is a better match for you, a higher vibrational match, that is a deeper love, a deeper connection, a deeper sense of passion and purpose, and also more abundance and more ease. Okay. I actually want to get more of these cards out. Yeah, it's like someone has been misusing their power in some way here. Yeah, okay, so we see these two people on bikes going opposite directions. And then we see these two kind of like a sexual pose here. There definitely could have, I'm getting, there was some kind of unhealthy relationship happening. And this doesn't have to be romantic, although it could be. This could be like something weird with a boss, with a coworker, with a certain person that we were kind of putting up with because we thought like, maybe this is normal, or maybe you were like, well, maybe, and no one, I'm not judging whatsoever, but maybe, well, I'm putting up with it because I really want this certain position, and maybe this is truly going to help me, and maybe you didn't, you know what I mean? There's like this thing, and it doesn't have to be sexual, of course, right? There's almost this thing of like, I'm letting this person almost take advantage in some way that doesn't feel quite right, that I have to leave this behind now, right? It's like, I'm too old for this, or, this is not going anywhere. I'm not benefiting out of this. This is not like, this doesn't feel good. Yeah. It's kind of us taking our power back and saying, I've got to leave this behind. I've got to leave this situation behind, and truly come into something real, something beneficial, something loving, something mutual and deep. Even if this is maybe a certain client, has been, keeps trying to get you to do jobs for free or something like that. It's something to that degree. And maybe this is like you, and yeah, maybe you're a young person, an intern, or starting something, and there comes a point where you have to say, no, now I've done enough, right? I'm not gonna do anything for free anymore. I've got to start charging for my work. I'm good enough. I'm confident enough. I can do this, right? So, okay, so we have guilt, 222 on the timer, and we have bittersweet. Yeah, so this could even be someone that you've worked with for a long time, a partnership, right? But you've been doing most of the work, or you've been doing something for someone else that's like too much. And you've been like carrying the load, or you've been doing things for free, or you've been doing work that's not part of your job description, right? It's like, it's too much and you're chained to it, and the guilt is like keeping you chained to it. And so with this bittersweet card is that you've got to say, look, no more. This is not happening anymore. I've got to go, right? Yes, this might even not have been like, it might not even have ended bad or been anything like really intense, but it's like, look, this was here for a time and I appreciated it and I got a lot out of it, but now I've got to go. Now there's a new doorway opening for me. I'm older now, or I'm more mature, or I'm maturing in what I know or what I do. And it's time for me to go on and up to new things, to a broader, to something that fits me now. It's like you're graduating and something's falling away because of it. And it's time for you to kind of step into a more master or boss type energy, or a more matured wise era. Okay, where you're not letting people take advantage of you anymore. And yeah, it's like this cool, wow, you've made it, you've got through it, you're ready to, yeah, become your own boss or your own whatever, or go into this new stage of life. Okay, 2222 on the timer. So there you go. It's aligned, and you are aligning with either a new relationship or a new partnership, or deepening into something because of this maturing and growing and leveling up. Okay, so thank you so much for coming, pile 3. That was your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got something helpful out of it. All right, if you did, please let me know in the comments. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe. Really helps my little channel grow and helps support me. Also helps other people if they need to hear this message as well. So thank you so much for doing that. If you'd like to know more about your own situation, you can book a personal reading with me or an energy healing with me. I've also got some new merch down below, so if you'd like to check that out, please do. It's pretty cool. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next reading, pile 3. All of my love. Peace.